Hi, Internet friends. It's Judy and Lynne with the Goddess Odyssey. And for today's Women Owned Wednesday, we are featuring the Goddess Odyssey. We're going to start with Lynne. Lynne, introduce yourself.
Hi, guys. I'm Lynne. I'm the other part of the Goddess Odyssey here. We're awfully excited to have been able to feature some cool women-owned companies on these Wednesdays. And we were talking the other day and really hadn't done a great job of introducing ourselves. So we thought today would be perfect for that.
Totally agree with that.
Absolutely. So one of our first questions that we have was kind of the why behind why we started our company. So Judy, you want to talk a little bit and I'll jump in then too.
Well, absolutely. I know that both of us definitely have a service mentality and really just want to help women feel their best, both inside and outside. So for me, it was a case of, I had a lot of change in my life in the last few years and was really in a period of regrowth. And I wanted to regrow positively and really create a self I really loved. And my sweet friend Lynne is always been someone that I felt was comfortable in her own skin, which is such a rarity. And that's something that I wanted for myself. And I come from a travel background. So at one point, and one point soon in the future, one of our goals was to do retreats. And so since coming from a travel background, it seemed like a nice marriage. So we talked about it and decided we'd love to help women achieve that growth that makes them just comfortable in their own skin. And so Lynne and I talked, and Lynne, give them your why.
All right. So my why, and I come from more of for my career job has been teaching and education. And I really enjoy learning different things and actually did a life coaching retreat and course in 2019 and just fell in love with the idea of taking so many of the things that I have learned over the past really 20 years of my life that I've been kind of on a inner journey, I guess, of trying to figure out my purpose in life and bringing that into the world. And then deciding to branch out and hopefully help some other women who might be wanting more in life and more, peace in themselves, more purpose in their days, a better foundation for bringing their gifts into the world. And, like I said, we were talking a couple of different times and decided that we would be a really great partnership on this. So kind of to bring both of our mutual strengths and interests into the mix and
our differences, because
yes.
Part of what's really exciting is that we couldn't be more different.
Yes, this is very true.
I am a brash, bold Yankee, and Lynne is not.
Lady, so she was much more introverted and quiet, I guess, and all of that. So yeah, so it's been we've had an awesome, 6 months now, 4 months.
Yes, something so like fun.
Yeah.
And so we really just want to share that with the women who are out there by offering and workshops and classes. And I never really had a lot of female friends growing up. I was always hung out with the boys, which was weird because I was not a tomboy. But having a group of supportive girlfriends is the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yes, and I would have to agree. My experience has been pretty much the same. Have always been one of the guys, and I have at age 50 here developed really, really close, amazing female friendships, and there's nothing like it. And we're hoping to expand not only our own. I think a lot of what we have talked about with the Goddess Odyssey are there's things that we love and that we want in our lives, and figure if we want those things, then probably lots of other women do as well. And so to provide kind of a space for that, for women to join in with us and establish some cool female relationships and connections. And one thing about the Women-Owned Wednesdays that we're trying to do is to promote women-owned business, and so that we can support one another through our shopping habits and all that too.
Absolutely. We are in a little bit going to tell you about some of our favorite products and services that we have. So stay with us.
Yep.
Now, we ask our businesses that we talk to a fairly standard list of questions so that you get comfortable with what to expect from a Woman-Owned Wednesday. And we sort of based our questions on what we would want to know if we were learning about a new business. So we're going to answer our own question.
Absolutely.
So, first,
So I'll start us off with our number one there about how you can contact us and our business. Judy.
well, there's a couple of ways. One, on our website, we have a chat feature, as we do on our Facebook page, which our website is www.thegoddessodyssey.com. Our Facebook is Facebook.com/The Goddess Odyssey. And our Instagram, which we're not as good about yet, is @The Goddess Odyssey. We're going to be, totally. And then also you can email us at info@thegoddessodyssey.com, and we will answer questions or whatever your inquiry is about. Those are our basic ways. We don't really have a business phone number yet, but I have a phone number, and it's 423-313-2177. So if you have any questions, you can feel free to call me on that.
Perfect.
Our next question is, what do you want our followers to know about our business? Lynn?
Well, I think that we've answered a lot of that. I think we want to be a hub for women, a group of women from not only all over Chattanooga, where we're from, but really all over the world. Judy and I both have friends that are, not even from the United States that we'd love to have join us for things. And we'd love to be a group of connecting women and supporting women and helping women, a place to celebrate awesome things that happen, a place to cry with each other and support each other when life happens, a place to be creative and try new things. We'd love to at some point get together in person and have in-person retreats and trips and things like that. For the time being, we're doing some virtual retreats and get-togethers and inspiring things with each other.
And we even have some in-person social distancing ideas once the numbers start coming back down again.
Absolutely. Yeah. And especially this spring, hopefully, numbers down in warm weather. We have a nice outdoor space where we can do outdoor things around a fire pit. And we've talked all about doing
fire pit yoga, just saying.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to.
That sounds amazing to me. I love yoga. I suck at it, but I love it. And doing it around the fire, so nice. I'm so excited about that.
And Judy and I have spent a lot of time this fall, I guess, walking with each other and walking on trails and on the Riverwalk, and would love to do some stuff with, groups of people going on hiking excursions, and perhaps, sometime in 2021 when life settles in a bit, to do some traveling experiences with other women to local and, national, international kind of trips with.
I have some fantastic ideas in store for you.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
And they, Elizabeth, my friend, and Lynn, my lovely partner, have helped me with that natural experience of going outside and walking, have helped me transform my body inside and out. And we at some point would love to do some in-person sort of get fit with me classes. That's something I would love to do, having gone through this experience myself just recently and am still on that journey. Would love to be able to share that with others. So yeah.
Absolutely. So, and I think just the talking about mentioning your internal and external transformation. I love the word transformation, and you know, we're all constantly changing and growing. And I think one of the things that we'd like to do is to talk with other women and share, and talk about ways to grow inside and out, and to cool people in 2021.
Absolutely. So why don't you
All
take
right.
our question, Lynn?
Yeah, next question here. What made you decide to open your business?
Well, I think we did cover that a bit.
Yeah,
And
we
pretty
have
much we
to.
were both on the same page and didn't know it. Lynn has been working in this life coach, spirit coach journey process for a little while. And she was thinking about branching into retreats. I work in travel and had been thinking about moving into retreats. So we were put our hands together and came up with a retreat program that would help women, and then COVID hit.
We
And so
morphed it into something else.
we morphed it into another way, and that's something that we still really want to do, but we're also very excited about the things that we've done that we hadn't thought to do when we first started.
Yep.
So Lynn, what has been the hardest thing that we've done in our business?
I think one of the hardest things was starting with a big idea of traveling and doing retreats in person and being so excited about that. And then having the pandemic hit and all of that kind of went out the window. So while it was hard and sad to have that original idea kind of tank at the time, I think it's really been a blessing that has made us branch out into a lot of other areas that we're super excited about. So, in the meantime, while we can't do in person activities and retreats and trips, we're developing really amazing virtual experiences that we're just tremendously excited about, that we might not have developed had we been able to get together in person. So I think
Absolutely.
our trajectory is going to be, both, because I think both of them are really valuable and things that we and hopefully lots of other people will enjoy.
I second all of that.
All right. So with that in mind, what has made you and us happiest about our business thus far?
I love seeing people experience joy and experience pride in themselves. And at the beginning of this, the person I was seeing it happen to most was myself. And so that obviously made me very, very happy, but it's just sharing joy that I think makes me the happiest.
And I agree. I think joy is a word that keeps coming back to me, that 2020 has been just a really bad year in so many ways, personally and just
Some
in the
of us
big
have had more fun than others.
everyone. Yeah. But I keep coming back to that, this whole experience with Judy and with the other women that we've already connected with, and with the online workshops that we've had, and with the virtual experiences that we've had, that it has brought so much joy and peace and connection with other people into my life, that it's been amazing.
Absolutely. So Lynn, what has been our business's biggest success so far?
I think that just the collection of women that we've gotten together thus far has been our biggest success. We have a nice presence on our Facebook page that we love interacting with, love posting, memes and fun pictures and questions and thought-provoking ideas, and seeing people respond and get interested. And I think a second thing has been our virtual retreats and workshops. And we've had some really amazing in-depth experiences with small groups of women who have really worked hard and shown up and put in a lot of effort and realize some dreams that they've had buried for a long time. And that's really exciting.
And we really like small group retreats, activities, workshops, because we want everyone to feel like they have a lot of time and a lot of, I guess, face time, where they're getting individual attention or getting to express their ideas. The idea of a 50-person, or God forbid, bigger than that, event is, I don't think, something that I'm interested in. You know, a small group, we've had groups as small as 3 or 4 to 15, and it gives people a chance to have their voices heard, ask questions, and you just feel like you get to know each other more, and that's how you really, right, form bonds.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so what do we wish we had known before starting our business?
Marketing. What do we wish we still knew? Marketing.
We're learning as we go, so.
We are so learning as we go. So please forgive any weird stuff you see. We are trying things. We are throwing darts. So please feel free, get on our Facebook page, send us suggestions. We want to know what you want. This is, after all, about you. So let us know what you want to do, what you want to learn, what you're looking to get out of your interaction with our company. So that would be my.
Yep, I would wholeheartedly agree.
Oh, and some of the, basics that you have to do that have been incredibly difficult during COVID, like setting up a bank account. You have to do that in person.
Yeah.
Well, Lynn and I haven't really been together in a close space since COVID. I'm not going to sit with a banker. So, that was more challenging than other things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Next question. Lynn, you take this one away. What advice would you have for other women just starting their businesses?
I would think the biggest thing would be to have a real passion for what you're doing, because it can feel really daunting along the way. And when you hit roadblocks and unexpected things, which of course are going to happen, hopefully if you're thinking of starting a business, that a giant global pandemic is not going to hit right at the exact time you're starting it, but you never know.
You never know.
I think to have that real passion behind it and the real desire to make it happen. And Judy and I have talked about, the two of us have learned so much and gotten so much out of all that we've done and thought about and talked about thus far, that really, if it just doesn't go beyond the two of us, that's great. But we'd also love to, branch out and include a whole lot of other women with us. So,
and mine would be, don't wait. Don't wait. Don't wait till you think you know everything. Don't wait till something's perfect, because I have struggled with that my whole life. And what I have found is I've let ideas, I've let passions go because I didn't think I was the person to bring it forth. I put something out on Facebook, I think it may have been yesterday, that said, right now, there's somebody out there doing what you want to do less well than you'll do it and making money.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yep. Yeah. Get your mediocre self out there and be imperfect.
Ooh, yeah. Speaking of mediocre, look at those arms. Everybody has one thing about their body that they don't love, and I just showed you mine.
Hey, we're nothing but if not authentic. So.
Yes, Lynn and I are probably two of the most authentic people you will ever know, better or worse.
Absolutely. All right. Let's see. What is our favorite product or service that we sell, Judy?
Well, my favorite one is coming soon. Product-wise, we do have some things that we don't have featured on our website yet, but we will soon, which we have note cards that Lynn and I make. Lynn is an amazing photographer. I like to play in watercolors.
Watercolors.
Yes. Oh, and Lynn is into watercolors now. Yay. And I did post a blog about hobbies. So absolutely check that out. We have some links to our favorite products in that. We will have other blogs with links to products that we love. Full disclosure, we do have an association with Amazon. So anything that you buy from a link in ours, we do get a small commission that helps us keep in business and bring you more content. And of the other products that we have something that we call intention cards that we will be putting out. And basically we have a little stand that goes with it, and you put your card in the stand, and it just reminds you during the day that today's intention was. So that's probably my favorite product, is the intention cards. Lynn, what's yours?
Those are going to be pretty, they're going to be awesome. I really love the note cards, like you mentioned. I love, I think one of my purposes in life is to share beauty with other people. And I spent an enormous amount of my life outside and love hiking and trail running and taking pictures of things that I see along my daily excursions. And I love sharing those with other people. And Judy has gotten me excited about watercolors. And so I'm excited about both of our versions of note cards. And I think especially in this day and age, that getting a handwritten note can be really, really special. So the thought of being able to not only share beauty, but also to help people feel like, hey, this would be a really cool thing to send to someone with a special note is nice.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then last question, what else would we like to share? Lynn, take it away.
Well, we have some really exciting news that will be coming out very soon about a program and activities that we'll be doing in 2021, which is right around the corner. We have been talking about a really big idea that we just keep adding to and changing, and
It's super robust.
Yes, we're about ready to put it out there. But it's going to involve a lot of the stuff that we've talked about today: connecting with other women, dreaming big, being real and authentic, finding joy in your days, finding peace and balance in yourself, and really bringing that out into the world.
Connecting
and then
with nature.
Fun. Yes,
Yes.
Connecting with nature is huge. And just having fun with life, having fun with other women, having fun just on your own, doing creative, cool things, putting into place some rituals and habits that will make your life more fulfilling. So be on the lookout in the next little bit for that.
Absolutely. I know that for me, I have always said that I enjoy nature through a plate glass window. I have changed that completely in the last 4 months. And I can't believe it has taken me this long. It speaks to your soul, and it can't talk through that window. So the connection with nature, to me, I wouldn't have thought would be so important, but it's super important, and I'm very excited about it.
Yep.
And that is everything from these two crazy women who are goddesses. Yep. Because all women are goddesses. Yep. And we would like you to discover yours and embrace it and celebrate it. So Lynn, you have the last word. What would you like to say?
Yeah, I think we've gotten to cover a whole lot today, and this I hope everybody's enjoyed kind of hearing a little bit more about us. We've been a little bit behind the scenes, and we're talking the other day about putting ourselves out there a little bit more, and letting y'all know a little bit more about where we're coming from and why we're wanting to do what we're doing, and really a little bit more just about what the Goddess Odyssey is about. So we're excited for y'all to join us on some new adventures in 2021.
Yay! Yay, 2021. I worry that we all think that on January 1st, it's suddenly going to be
the switch
over is gonna and better. And I think I have to keep reminding myself that won't happen, but I have great hope for 2021.
Absolutely.
So thanks, guys. We will see you next Wednesday with another new company. Bye.